Hello, everybody. Now we're going to try the Fantasia Zibibbo from Baglio Diar. This is Zibibbo has a quite a history and a tradition in on Sicily. Um, Most Sicilians have a very personal relationship with Zibibbo. It is often used as a cure-all. If you, as a little child, you feel a little bit peckish and a bit under the weather, your mother will take a small glass of Zibibbo, which is traditionally a dessert wine, and give that, and then the child will feel better. It tastes nice. It's the history. It's a tonic for everything. It will cure everything. And it's also a grape that's often used as an eating grape. And Sicilians have a very big relationship with Zibibbo. In recent years, it has traditionally been used to produce sweet wines, but in recent years there has been a tendency to start producing dry white wines with this grape that is variety that is normally associated with dessert wines. Zibibbo is a local name and local variety of Muscat de Alexandria, which is one of the oldest grapes that we have registered in the Mediterranean basin. It is found in all over the Mediterranean basin. It's still produced in southern France, not in northern cooler climates, but in southern France, in Languedoc, we find it. We find it in Greece, in the Greek islands. We find it in Sicily. We find it in southern Italy, wherever it's warm. It really likes the heat. It works very well in warmer climate, and it produces these wonderful aromas. It's very aromatic, not that high on the acidity, but it's very aromatic and is also susceptible to drying, which is why it's often used for making dessert wines. This is not a dessert wine. This is a dry Zibibbo. Let's see what this is. It just jumps out of the glass. I mean, even when it was standing here, we could smell it. Here you have these lot of blossom notes, but you have fresh pineapples, there's savory pineapple, passion fruit, mango. You also have this. There's some touch of herbal touch, like mint.
Get the feelings from like the dessert wine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's aroma is like a dessert wine.
Yeah. You almost expect it to be a sweet wine when you get it in the mouth,
Exactly.
because you have this association with sweet wines. It is not a sweet wine, wonderful, but
Exactly, when you taste it,
it is quite dry. But you get all these aroma characteristics that you normally associate with dessert wines. So it's very aromatic, lots of fruit, a lot of tropical fruits, just keeps on going. And it turns into these, you find these citrus fruits. You get like mandarin, you get orange, like the orange zest also, not as lemony, but more over in oranges and the mandarin and the satsuma, and these not quite as high on the acidity. So you get these little bit sweetest citrusy notes. very pleasant in the mouth. You don't really get this. You don't get this sense of high acidity, so it's very good as an aperitif. But also with like pasta dishes, anything really where you use herbs, like aromatic herbs, would work very well. And also working outside the traditional basil, but working into some of the tarragon, and some of these also these oriental herbs. Thai dishes where you don't really, not too heavy on the spice, but Thai dishes where you can find these, well, a lot of herbal presence would be very well. Not too heavy on the cream though, I would suggest, right? Because it doesn't really have the high acidity that can go in and work up against the cream, or like coconut milk and stuff like that. But something that would work well with that. Yeah, it's just, and actually just sitting here, just smelling it, it's, yeah, really nice. And just keep finding things, kind of stuff to tickle your brain. Lovely. Oh, this is really nice. It's my kind of wine. Again, as it is with Sicilian wines, should be drunk very young. This is a 2023. It should not be any older. Very important with especially Sicilian whites. Most Italian whites also. There are exceptions to the rule, but generally speaking, should be drunk as young as possible. This is, generally speaking, until the spring of next year. When we go past April, June, I would opt for 2024. So get it as young as possible, and then it's wonderful. But they tend to kind of lose these aromas quite early. And should be drunk young. Well, thank you very much for your time.